The forest did not kill him. The warning did. The old hunters in Umuaka village said this for years, but no one truly understood it until Chibuike walked into the forest on the day he was told not to. That morning, the wind was strange. The river stopped singing. Even the dogs refused to bark at dawn. Yet Chibuike picked up his father's old hunting spear and stepped beyond the village boundary smiling. Like a man who believed destiny only belonged to the bold. He had been warned. Some warnings are not shouted. Some are whispered by God himself. Those are the ones most people ignore. Chibuike was the son of a respected hunter in Umuaka, a quiet agrarian village surrounded by thick forests and forgotten paths. His father, Okoro, was once the greatest hunter in the region until he retired after what he called the night the forest spoke back. No one ever understood what that meant. Chibuike grew up hearing stories of bravery, of animals too large for ordinary men, and of spirits that moved between trees like living shadows. But what fascinated him most was not fear. It was legacy. He wanted to be greater than his father. But there was a problem. Chibuike did not listen well. Not to his father. Not to the elders. Sometimes not even to his own conscience. There were moments when something inside him would whisper, quiet and calm, almost like a thought that was not his. Do not go there today. Wait. This path is not yours yet. But Chibuike had learned to silence that voice. He called it fear. His best friend, Nana, once told him that a hunter who ignores silence will soon hear noise that cannot be escaped. Chibuike laughed. I am not afraid of the forest. The forest should be afraid of me. But deep inside, something in him was always restless, like a man chasing approval from something unseen. It happened 3 days before the hunt. The village priest, Mama Ogechi, called him to her shrine. Her compound smelled of burnt herbs and palm oil. Ancient symbols covered the walls. She looked at him for a long time before speaking. You have been hearing it, haven't you? Hearing what? She tapped her chest gently. The warning inside you. He shifted. It is just fear. Mama Ogechi sighed. Fear does not speak with peace. What you hear is not fear. It is instruction. She stepped closer. The forest you want to enter is not the same forest your father once knew. Something has changed. If you go on the next hunt, you may not return as yourself. A chill passed through him. Not fear, discomfort, because deep down he knew she was not lying. But pride is a strong blindness. I will go, I must prove myself. The priest closed her eyes. God warns a man only once the way a mother calls a child before he touches fire. Still, Chibuike walked away. The morning of the hunt arrived too quietly. Even the sky felt heavy like it was watching. His father stopped him at the doorway. I have dreamt of the forest. Chibuike adjusted his bag. Dreams are not reality. Okoro grabbed his arm. In my dream, you walked into the forest and the trees closed behind you like a mouth. I could not reach you. Silence. For a moment, Chibuike almost listened. Then he pulled away. I will return before sunset, Okoro whispered. When a man refuses warning, even silence becomes prophecy. The forest welcomed him differently that day. At first, everything seemed normal. But the deeper he went, the more the world changed. Paths disappeared. Trees looked unfamiliar. Then came the silence. Not peaceful silence, empty silence. Like something had been removed from the world. Chibuike stopped. For the first time he felt it. Presence. Something was aware of him. He raised his spear. Who is there? No answer. Then he heard footsteps. Not human. Circling him. Chibuike's breath tightened. Show yourself. Nothing. Then the forest responded. Go back. He shook his head. No. The moment he rejected it, the forest changed. Chibuike ran, but the paths repeated. The forest had become a loop. By midday, he was lost. Then he saw it. A wounded antelope. Perfect. His target. He raised his spear. The antelope turned. Its eyes were human. Chibuike froze. The antelope spoke into his mind. You were warned. His spear dropped. What are you? The forest answered. You came after knowledge without obedience. The sun vanished. The forest grew dark. Chibuike ran, but every path brought him back, until he fell to his knees and cried. I should have listened. The forest paused. Even now you are being warned. He stayed until night. That was when he saw his father, or what looked like him. You were never meant to prove yourself by disobedience. Tears filled Chibuike's eyes. I wanted to be great. Greatness without guidance becomes destruction. The forest grew still. Something in him broke and healed at the same time. He woke at the edge of the village. No one knew how, but everyone saw the change. The boy who entered the forest had returned as a man who no longer argued with wisdom. Chibuike never hunted the same way again. He would always say, "The forest does not punish a man for entering it. It only reveals whether he listened before entering."